Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to say hello. It is Tuesday morning. It is finally sunny here. However, the temperatures are going to be on the upswing. Not necessarily a good thing. I find as I get older, I do not enjoy just putting in here the little invitation over top and pin it up there. Okay. Hey, Phantom will be here shortly. JDS is first. Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't been doing too much of anything. I did fly. In fact, that's what I did this morning. I was editing and posting. I did fly a passenger ship that went upbound last night, just before midnight. And I think it turned out fairly okay. JDS. I invite anybody who would like to join the panel, please do so up at the top of the chat. You just click on it, come on in. But yeah, looks like we're going to head into some really warm weather for the next week or so. Not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. I know a lot of people are still out there probably waiting for their shipments on the Mini 3 Pro or the Mini 3 itself. I think they're going to be shipping them out here shortly, but I could be wrong. They've been promising them for a while. I know that over in Europe and Australia, they have them in stock in the stores. You can just go buy one. But of course, the shipping cost is quite high if you do that. Quite frankly, I haven't flown mine much. It's really did fly perfectly, but the Air 2S is my go-to, and my low light drone is the Autel Nano Plus, because the clarity and the crystal imaging that it has, really kind of spectacular. Some people say that I can adjust the Mini 3 to get that same kind of imaging. I don't know. I don't know if it's capable or not. So, what's everybody up to? JDS, are you, this is your morning off, or you're heading later to work, I take it? I think what I'm going to do is let's go over and check out one of my favorite places. Hey, hey.
Hey, how's it going, Paul?
I'm hanging in there. I just got done, Paul, editing the
Oh, yeah.
the ship I did last night just before midnight, and I got it posted, and so that's kind of my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Well, I see that that Ocean Voyager or whatever.
Yep.
It looked a lot better. It wasn't so blown out, eh? The color, like like the lights.
Right. Yeah.
It looked really good.
I'm getting a little bit better at flying the Autel Nano Plus because it's not quite from the control issues. It's not quite as easy or steady. You have to not anticipate, but you have to follow along with what it's doing. It's like when I go up alongside the ship, if you give it too much stick, it jumps or whatever. You have to just be very slow and ginger on the sticks. So
Yeah.
I'm still learning. It's not. It doesn't fly like our DJIs. Let's just put it that way.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, so I'm just heading to the big town of Glen Cove.
Ah, okay.
And about 45-minute drive.
Well, cool.
So that bus accident yesterday, there's a farm tractor in the wagon going around the corner in front of the bus and a broken axle. And,
You're breaking up a little bit, Paul.
So, am I?
Yeah,
that ain't better, no. Okay.
That's a little better now. You sounded like the RoboCop,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, so it was a collision with a tractor and a farm wagon that was going around in front of the bus, right? So It had a broken axle.
Well, you never know,
Yeah.
You never know. Anytime a mechanical failure, you hope it isn't going to be, cause a catastrophic situation, but you never know.
Wow, she's starting to warm up already.
Is it? The Ocean Voyager sure is taking its time.
Yeah, not going very fast.
It's only up to the tip of the thumb. So we're talking about 10 hours to go a 4-hour trip. So it must be planning to be in a certain location to dock at a certain, time.
Yeah. One time I was coming back on a cruise and we were supposed to stop at Holland America owns the island, something key. But anyways, they tried to anchor there, but the wind was too strong. It wouldn't let the boat anchor because they had to tender you in. So What they did, decided not to go there for the day, but they just headed back. But what they did, they just went real slow, right?
Yeah, slow to allow people to go up on deck or whatever. And
yeah, it was Half Moon Key. That was it. Yeah, we were supposed to stay there, but see, they anchored just off the island and then tender in, but it was too windy. So, there's another one of our buses going around the corner. Oh, it's Kathy. Yep.
Huh. Yeah, JDS came in just after you did, or just before you did. this morning.
Yeah, I probably don't count, so he gets to be first, right?
Well, you made his day, Paul.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, can't see the chat, so.
Yeah, not a lot going on in the chat, just JDS and you are the only messages I see in the chat. So it may be one of those quiet kind of days, Paul.
Yeah, could be. Could very well be. Yeah, give Justin, he'll be in short, I imagine.
Who knows? He's you know, people have things they're doing, and nothing wrong with that for sure. Everybody's got things they want to do, get taken care of, or get some shopping done before the heat hits or whatever.
Yeah.
How's the temperature there? It's already 77 degrees here and it's going up.
Yeah, it was 63 when I walked out this morning to go to the bus at 7 o'clock. So it's already come up quite a bit already.
Yeah.
But I got the windows rolled up and the AC on, so I don't know what the temperature is right now. But it's got to be pretty close to what you got. So.
Yeah, it's warming up for sure. I see the Saginaw is just entering the channel up there at buoys 11 and 12 and downbound. At the Federal Miami is upbound just before Marine City, and the Paul Archagurtha is just heading up the channel towards Algonac. Other than that,
got some skips to do today.
Well, yeah, I could, but you know, being as how warm it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Not only on me, but you know, the equipment. You don't want to stress out the equipment either.
Oh yeah, well, especially the drone thing. It's so freaking hot. You know.
Yeah. Mia must have got hot. She came in and she's up on the couch. I have that magnetic screen. She goes in and out and in and out.
Well, you're gonna have to turn that switch back on that AC there, Paul.
Oh, I turned it on yesterday morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and it didn't come on right away. It stayed off most of the day. Hey, there's Justin. He's at home.
Yeah,
Justin's at home.
I wasn't
What's the matter?
feeling too good this morning, so I just took the day off.
Oh,
Like 2, 3 o'clock this morning, man, my stomach was just churning. I just
you
figured
know what'll settle it down? You get yourself one of them big football burritos. That'll settle you down.
yeah, that'll definitely do it.
You know what I find if I get an upset stomach, besides just taking over the counter like Pepto-Bismol or that kind of stuff, a little bit of ice cream helps kind of smooth it out.
Yeah, I just texted my boss at like 6:30 this morning. I was like, I'm not coming in today. I don't feel good. I said, because I kind of threw up a little bit early this morning, so I don't know. I just ate something or what it was, but
Yeah, you never know. I hope it sounds like you're still not feeling good, but you're not as bad as you were in the night, right?
no, I'd rather just take the day off and be out on the road and fucking
Right.
sick.
Yeah,
so-
you don't want to get sick out on the road, that's for sure.
especially being 40 minutes from the house because
Yeah,
I'm still in Lake Mead. So
right.
Fort Meade, I mean,
Yeah, it's no fun being sick on the road because I, drove transport for all those years. And you're out on the road getting sick is not good.
Yeah, and you still have to drive, right? It's not like
Still got to go, right?
well, I was like when Sarah, remember when Sarah got me sick like about a month or 2 ago?
yeah.
And I had that really bad head cold and everything. Oh my God, it was so bad. I was out on the road. I actually had to stop and pull over and I ended up sleeping for 2 hours in my truck. because I just couldn't handle it no more. My head felt like it was about to fall off. I couldn't
Yeah.
see. My eyes were watering really bad. But I was also in St. Cloud that day, which was almost 2 hours from my house. So
Right.
couldn't just like drive back to the house. So I just pulled over in a parking lot and I just laid back in my seat for like 2 hours and sat there and relaxed. And then when I woke up, I felt a little better and I ended up driving home after that. What's up, JDS?
Yeah, it's we were just talking about it. Might be a quiet day today. I don't we only have 4 people watching.
How
And
long have you guys ain't been on that long though, have you?
3 of us on the panel. No, we started up about 15 minutes ago. Move
I was-
over, Rover. You know what? The funny part is JDS was first today.
It was actually
Right behind Paul Hodges. Boom. So Paul said, no, JDS is first.
Yeah, I don't count because I'm part of the panel.
Yeah.
I had almost 14 people in my chat yesterday when we had that little panel going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I said I only live streamed a few times when I first started my channel, like the first few months, and then I don't know, I guess I wasn't encouraged enough to keep doing it because I wasn't getting a lot of people coming in.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is like this last week or so. It's been maintaining like 10 to 14 people. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, what you got to do is you got to be careful with who's on your panel, and you know, we got a really good crew here coming on, but you know, there's the wannabes and the troublemakers and the whatever. They're always out there lurking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mike B stopped in on my channel. He doesn't go on a lot of people's lives.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the squirrels doing it or what, but I see like little limbs falling off of the big trees. And
Yeah, my place, Paul.
what's that?
Yeah, they're doing it at my place too. I got these little branches.
Yeah, and it looks like it's chewed off at the end, you know?
Yep. I think they're trying to get it so they can build a nest with it.
Either that or there's something in there like the sap or something they want or something. I don't know. But I'm looking out here in the side yard out by the street.
Okay, now.
And it's about a 6-foot long, you know, at about just that big around, you know. But it doesn't have any leaves on it. It's stripped. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe they're doing housekeeping. I don't know.
Morning, Sarah.
Sarah's here. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Sarah.
Yep. I hope our friend Rob across the pond is doing well. We haven't heard from him in a while, and little Lama Laura's been kind of popping in and out. Good for her. She'll be doing. What's her game night? Our game day, is that on Thursday and Sundays, I think.
Yeah, it's Sunday. I know for a fact it's Sunday afternoons at like 3. I think.
Yeah.
But Paul, I heard yesterday he's doing okay.
Oh, okay.
Feeling a little bit better.
I know that Thursdays, I thought she did one in the week, like on a Thursday, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it's either Wednesday or Thursday. It might be Tuesday. I can't remember offhand, honestly.
She, you know, it kind of threw it off when she did that 7 or 10 days she went up to Scotland, you know, on her trip.
I usually don't catch her one during the week because it's usually during your show, and then I get off and I go lay down in the bed. I don't get back on the computer. So
Yeah. Sarah asked how you're doing, Justin.
I'm feeling a little bit better this morning. I'll try to eat something here in a little bit. See if my stomach settles.
Yeah, well, those burritos sound good, don't they?
I don't know. I gotta figure out what we. I gotta go out and see what we have to eat.
You know, the sad part is, you know, we all love our little Aussie friend, Tim Jackson. But he sometimes he makes it so easy.
Oh,
And I hope he knows it's all good natured fun, that we're not trying to be overly mean to him.
oh, Tim thinks he's gonna get it Friday. I got it coming too. So I'm sure Matt's got that video queued up, ready to go. I was just watching that episode, that live stream again. I was laughing. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's we had several days when it was cooler weather. Now it's starting to get a little windy. I see the bushes and the little trees are moving out here, and temperatures on the rise. Anytime that you've got a temperature fluctuation, as you know, down in Justin, that happens all the time. The wind starts to blow.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about Florida, though, is we do get wind, but like in Southern California where I lived, it was just windy all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, here it's not windy that much. Every once in a while you get a breeze or some strong wind, but for the most part, it's pretty still most of the time. I'm gonna try Sean's light switch, and I got to redo AZ's skull again. Try that out again.
Yep, it's I know Lynn is over the moon with her new motorhome purchase. You'd
I would
probably pick it up this weekend, you know?
So what did she do with her old one? She sell it?
No, she's gonna probably put it up for sale. Or who knows, she might just keep it. The new one will not fit in her backyard.
No, it's her neighborhood.
Too long because she has to go in towards the 2-car garage and then kind of thread it around like this and park it that way in her backyard, you know?
So her new one, does it fit in the driveway at least?
Well, yeah, but then she's got a car. She's got to get in and out of the. It's only a single car driveway, the 2-car garage at the end.
Yeah, but doesn't she have a gate there too, right in the middle of her driveway?
Yeah, she's got a gate up on the front of the house, and she measured it, and she does have enough room, so
Oh, okay.
she can get the motorhome in the driveway. But I don't know where she will park her car.
Well, if anything, if she gets rid of the other, RV, maybe she'll have to start parking it in the backyard.
Yeah,
But the one
'Cause that's
I heard
gonna-
that up, though, she can't park her car where her old RV is because the new one would be in the way to get out.
yep, she can't get out. I still say there's a way on the west side of her house, Paul. There's a fence, and I think there's a way to put a small drive in there. I could be wrong, but see her automatic generator sitting over there.
Oh,
And there's a drain that comes out of the house for her sump pump. But I think you could cover that over with a culvert or something and have a driveway down that side of the house.
What's up, AZ?
But
Well, if anything,
she'll
Maybe
figure it out. She can always put it. She's got a friend of hers, Nick, that has motorhomes, and he lives out out of town a little bit, and he's got a lot of room where he can park it, but it just isn't handy, you know?
All right.
Especially you want to load it up to go with all the animals and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Pack up, sell the house, move to the country.
Nah, she really likes that house. One time, about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, she was looking at buying a house up north of me a little bit, you know, a few blocks north of me, because that was the old neighborhood where she grew up, you know. And the one house she was looking at would have been perfect had we known this. But, you know, because it was all on one level, it had a basement, but it had a big enough yard, and it had a street on the one side of it, you know, like some of those houses you do, Paul, where they got a street on the side and a street in the front, and the front of the house had the driveway going to the garage, and over here was a fence along the street, backyard. She could have put that motorhome right in there, but
Like, well, in Toronto, somebody's trying to sell the top half of their house. Really?
they're trying to make it like a condo or what?
Yeah, they want 600,000 for it, the top half of their house.
Oh my God.
I didn't think the company would even allow that.
Hey, Justin, did you hear what Paul told us the other day that the goofy government in Canada is doing? They're going to ban putting any kind of plastic in your trash.
Well, they want you to put it in the recycle bin or what?
No, they want, in other words, like you have trash bags, right? They're made out of plastic.
Right. Well,
Nope.
how the hell are you supposed to put your trash away?
That's what Paul said.
It's like that single-use plastic bags. They said that they're banning.
You can't put single-use plastic bags, even like the 55-gallon or the tall kitchen bags or anything. You can't put your trash in that.
So they want you just to dump it straight in the trash can or what?
Yeah,
I
I think it's trash can, and then they'll dump the trash can in the back. But plastic bottles, you know, like how ketchup comes in a plastic.
Well, what are you supposed to do with all that?
Well, we still have recycling, but the thing is, like, even waste management that says, like, when you put garbage in a garbage can, they want it inside of a bag. But the government says, no, we're going to cut single-use plastic bags out.
Yep.
You better
Trash
hope.
carrier wants them to use a plastic bag for all the recyclables, and the government says, no, you can't use a plastic bag to put your recyclables.
Well, probably going to have to use a recyclable bag of some type. You know,
Hopefully
like,
they
you
come
know,
up with
like,
something.
you know what they're doing right now, and a pain in the ass, but a loaf of bread or bagels or whatever. You know that little plastic tie they put on them? You know,
Yeah.
they spin pocket. They're paper now.
Oh, they're a paper tie,
Yeah,
so they
Yeah.
don't want the plastic on the wire.
on the plastic bag, you know, the little plastic clip.
Well, the next thing you know, they're going to be selling bread in paper bags.
I don't know what the
Jesus.
hell they're gonna. But yet, if you're gonna go to paper bags, then that's gonna hurt the trees, isn't it?
Yeah. It makes no sense. You know, the thing in my mind is throw them all the hell out and start over again, you know?
Yeah, no kidding.
AZ said morning to you guys.
Hey, AZ. David, how's
Hey,
it
come
going?
on, AZ.
I'll bet it's been hot down there for David in Arizona.
Oh yeah, imagine so. Yeah, we complain about our weather, but
It was hot. It was hot here yesterday too.
we're Canadians. That's our right. Didn't you know to complain?
complain? Okay.
Yeah, we just bent over, taking up the old highway there.
Well, you know, AZ was talking about that the other day. He was like, you know, my wife wants to move somewhere cold. Or I want to move somewhere where it's a little colder, kind of where you guys are at, but then she doesn't like that area, those areas. And I was like, well, unfortunately, I mean, it doesn't, no matter where you move to, especially here in the United States, because we have like the most crazy weather patterns of any country,
Sure.
that no matter where you move, you have to deal with either the heat or the cold. It's going to be one of the two. So you got to decide which one you don't like the most.
Yep.
You know?
And this year especially, Justin, with the storms. You know, every time you turn around, there's thunder, lightning, tornadoes.
Well, the United States, yeah, we have the most craziest weather patterns of any other country. We deal
Yep.
with a lot more natural disasters in other countries.
And being in this area, you get a choice. Well, you don't get a choice, but 3-4 months is really cold.
Yeah, we could have.
Then you got 3-4 months is freaking really hot. You've only got a couple of months either way to kind of comfortable weather, right?
Oh, yeah, when you're moving, I mean, that's pretty much what you got to decide. Would I rather deal with the heat or the cold? Because you got to deal with one of the two. Because because if you look at it, our winters are very mild compared to your guys's, but our summers are worse than your guys's.
In a couple minutes, I'm gonna jump out of my coming up on the reserves. I'm gonna stop here, fuel up here in about 2-3 minutes.
You gotta buy cigarettes too, or what? He froze up.
Coming up on the. Well, no, I'm good on cigarettes, but I'm on the coming.
Okay, Paul, you're freezing up, buddy.
I was like, out with cigarettes.
Oh, AZ said it's only 70. Well, hell, AZ, it's 78 degrees here.
Yeah, but it's also what time there? Like,
yeah, coming up on the reserve there, gonna get.
Yeah, he's 3 hours difference, so it's like 5:45, 6:45.
it's still early. When you give it about another couple hours, it'll be in the 80s and 90s. Watch. It heats up quick once the sun comes out. Because that's the thing is like it will cool down a little bit at nighttime, but it seems like right when it starts to get really cool, here comes the sun, boom, it's right back up.
Okay, everybody's frozen.
Yeah, Paul was just saying that everybody's frozen. The AZ says that they have 8 months of beautiful weather and 4 months of hot heat.
Yeah,
And one
kind of freezing up.
one sunny and
$78.9.
He's just framing out like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
He was in his truck, and then all of a
One
sudden,
minute he was there, the next minute he's gone. Yep. Boom. The amazing disappearing Phantom Hodges.
but yeah, we get probably 2-3 months of nice weather here, where you're either not dealing with the cold or the heat. But the winters here aren't that bad anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
you'll get occasional down to the 40s, maybe 30s occasionally, but normally it's like 50s, 60s. It doesn't get below freezing very often, but it does a few days out of the year. Our coldest nights will be in the 40s, but it's not that bad. I mean,
Which just reminded me, I got a notice last night on my Autel Nano Plus that there was a firmware update, I think.
oh, an update.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm gonna go grab it and I'll do it while we're sitting here. Oh man, my back. God, don't get old, Justin. Don't get old.
Yeah.
This little bugger does some great low light. I'll tell you that.
I wonder what they're fixing.
What I don't like about it is, well, while I'm up, hang on a minute. I'm going to grab another pop.
Oh, man, my stomach.
AZ kind-heartedly sent me a couple of things for the Nano for holding the tablet on. Hey, there's Ron.
Morning.
See, AZ sent me this, the stick holder and this extension for the back. Because what I do,
That's not something he made, the extension, is it?
yeah,
But turn that back around.
that's printed.
Oh, wow.
This is stocked. This part right here is part of the top, but it hooks on underneath and comes up over top like that. And then this is heat printed. It goes into the controller right here, and then it has, you put your sticks in it like that.
Yeah, I saw the stick thing. I didn't know he sent you the other thing. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it.
No work today, Justin?
No, I wasn't feeling good early this morning, so I just called in for the day.
He was sick.
Ugh. Doesn't matter. I won't lose my 40 hours this week anyway, but I'll be in there today. So.
Yeah, I do like this little bugger, but I just wish it handled and flew like the DJI drones do.
What, Paul, what do you mean exactly that, it doesn't handle or fly as? I mean, what
Well,
do
you know
feel
how
is
you
difference?
you fly DJI, okay?
Correct.
When you have and I'm a thumber, you have your hands on your thumbs on the sticks, and if you push forward, it goes straight forward. This one is the controller is a little touchy, and
Right.
so you might think you're going straight, and then all of a sudden it might just kind of veer off a little bit or veer this left. Like when I'm going up alongside of a ship, if you look at my videos, like I did one last night, every once in a while you see it do this. And then on the forward speed stick, even though I'm holding it steady, it might go like this.
Right.
I won't
And,
walk in there with that shit, baby.
And on the DJI, it's not that way. I'm getting more used to it because what I think it is the Wi-Fi quality probably isn't as good as the OcuSync Wi-Fi, but so what I think at first I was overcorrecting because as soon as I saw it was moving differently, I would correct it back again. And instead of just doing it very gingerly, slowly, if I could reduce the stick movements, that'd be great. But if I could make it more slow movements, I think I'd be a lot better off because like ship I did last night, a late night one, I came around front and had a nice pan. Then all of a sudden, when I was panning it, I wanted to also pan the as it was moving, and all of a sudden it just did this, and then that kind of thing. But I'm getting better at it.
Well, good. I got one request today.
What's that?
Whoever pissed off Mother Nature, for God's sake, please apologize, send her roses, jewelry, whatever it takes. But dear God, please make it right with her. last night, I have never seen hail as we did late yesterday afternoon. I will send you pictures, Paul. Lady was outside of our apartment complex. You know, we have a underground parking at our building,
Yeah.
which I gladly pay for. But my one pilot, we were out on a flight yesterday, and something told the one pilot last night. He goes, "Let's put our cars in the hangar before we go on this trip," and we did. Well, an hour later, because we were kind of watching the weather and like, I don't know. Anyhow, when you see somebody with a shovel in mid to late June shoveling hail, oh my God, that's how deep it was.
Oh, wow.
When I send you the pictures, you're going to be like, holy crap. It was unreal. So my request, someone please apologize.
Yeah.
You said something that offended her, pissed her off. Yeah, it was bad. If our cars would have been outside, we have an old, oh God, I don't know how old that thing is. A van we used to use to, run errands in town and stuff. We still have it. It sits there. I don't remember the last time someone even used it, but it got smacked up pretty good yesterday.
Wow. That's not good, Ron.
No.
Well, that hail, some people that have never really experienced heavy hail, they don't understand what it can do to metal like cars and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's like somebody took a ball peen hammer, just goes boom, 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 all over your car.
Well, that's like I think Paul Hodges, I told him the other day, and I think he shared it. I think somebody did in Belle Fourche, South Dakota. I was there the other day, and I asked the lady in the convenience store how bad was the storm, and she said, "Oh, on your way out, turn around and look at the store and look up above the awning." She goes, "It looks like somebody was out there with an Uzi and pepper sprayed the front of the store." And then she said, "When you get on the north end of town, look on your left at the Ford dealership. There isn't a vehicle there that isn't probably not close to total in the whole parking lot. Windshield smashed out, roofs, hoods smashed in. It was bad."
Well, up in Alberta quite a few years ago, but the Airstream trailers, they were having a big rally. There was over 150 Airstreams got hit with really big hail, like softball stuff, and they had to write them all off. Can you imagine, like Airstreams are worth $100,000 a piece, and there's 150.
Wow.
Yeah, let me see.
Where are you up to today, Ron?
I'm off today, back in tonight. Off tomorrow, work 24. Uh-oh, there goes my tonneau cover again.
Oh, wow.
What is wrong with it? Was a clip broke or
It's-
something? Relax.
It's busted and destroyed. I'm just trying to hope it lasts till I get home. Hold on.
Robert Glazier said that a lot of those have lifetime warranties from the manufacturer.
This one, no.
C-section. I got two.
C-section. Guys.
C-section.
Like the compass. Compass is abnormal. Please stay away from gimbal is self-checking. Compass is abnormal. Please stay away from the magnetic field. Compass is abnormal.
What's up, Dre? Dre just popped in the chat.
Hey, Dre.
Compass.
Sorry, guys, but I'm on the road today heading to Quantico, so I should be there in about 10.
So you
15
that-
minutes, buddy.
Ron, that your bed cover doesn't have any kind of manufacturer's warranty on it?
No, I mean, it's a aftermarket one that I bought 3-4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago.
You should try contacting because Robert said that you know, he's like, I paid 1,800 for mine, and if the latch or anything breaks like that, it's covered under their lifetime warranty.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you should try calling them and just seeing, because if it is a latch that broke, then maybe they'll cover it and fix it.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Either that, or if you get a new one, make sure it's like an American-made one that's got a really good warranty. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
way
I know.
it happens.
My biggest fear is that it completely, disassembles from the vehicle and goes back and hits somebody.
Yeah.
That's my worry.
So you're gonna end up taking it off, or what?
Yeah, well, it depends what the winds are like on Friday when I go home. If it's not windy, all week, it's been fine. But the winds are back up again today, and I see it back up here. I've got it bungee strapped in and stuff. It's holding now.
Route disconnected. RC disconnected.
No, I'm not going to do much today. We actually had a nice evening. We got back at 10 o'clock, and that was it for the night. I actually got to sleep. Yeah, my one pilot is a local farmer here, and he came to work last night, and he was just angry. I don't blame him. He said his entire canola crop destroyed last night.
It's canola. Is that where they get the oil from? Canola oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So just destroyed acres and acres of it.
Now, I don't know about this, but do farmers have like insurance on their crops when something like that happens?
I'm
If
sure.
they paid for it.
Yeah.
I was always curious about that, like, because around here we have problems sometimes when it gets below freezing during the winter. It will mess up people's orange crops and kill like their whole crop. And I was always curious and wonder if they had like insurance on them or not.
Jess, that's something I noticed when I was down in Florida last. I really didn't see, unless I was in the wrong part of Florida, but I didn't see like giant orchards of oranges or lemons or
No, because
whatever
they're
it
all
is.
getting bought out by developers. Like California's already out producing Florida in oranges. Like Florida's going to be damn near nothing when it comes to oranges anymore pretty soon.
Really?
Yeah, they're changing all the orange groves and stuff into condos and homes and subdivisions and
Yeah, like my town used to be half orange groves. Like the whole city was half of the city was orange groves. And now the city is almost quadrupled in size in the past 10 years. And all the orange groves are pretty much gone. There's
Wow.
nothing left anymore.
So I guess I wasn't imagining. Yeah, I just didn't see much. I remember as a kid seeing a lot more. I used to go down to Florida a lot. My grandparents lived down in Kissimmee.
Well, see, a lot of these farmers too are dealing with that disease that oranges get down here in
Right.
Florida. It's like running rampant. And this is the thing is if one tree gets it in your orchard, it will affect all of them within like a week. Like
Really?
it's that quick, and it will start, they get this nasty disease. So a lot of, these orange grove farmers have had groves for years and years. They're just like, you know what? Screw it. These developers come in, offer them a couple million for their property. They just get the money and run.
cash
Really?
it out.
And then a lot of orange farmers down here, they were talking about this a few weeks ago. There's quite a few of them that are thinking about transitioning to olives, growing olives instead of oranges, because they don't have a bunch of issues with them and they're a lot easier to do, and there's still money into them. All that.
Probably
don't
more
know.
disease resistant, right?
What's that, Paul? We didn't hear you.
I said olives are probably more disease resistant.
Olives?
Yeah, they're a lot easier to grow too, as well, than oranges. Like, because when it gets down below freezing here, they literally have to go out into the orange groves and wrap every tree with plastic. And then they put barrels throughout the grove.
Yeah,
Why-
I've seen pictures with them running, big giant heaters in orange groves too.
Mhm. Yeah, because if it drops below freezing, it will freeze your oranges, and then they're all just ruined.
Yep.
I know up here, we get a product like for the tobacco or whatever. They do what they call frost flying. So what they do is they just fly low over the crop, keep the air moving, right?
And look at the difference between, you can go into like Walmart here, right? And you can pick up a bag of California oranges and pick up a bag of Florida oranges. And the California oranges are just nice and bright and vibrant and look delicious. But then you look at the ones from Florida and they look nasty. They just got marks all over them. They got green crap all over them. They don't look nearly as good. And they're not as juicy as the ones you get from California.
When I used to work down in Fort Hunter Liggett, the military base in California, I used to go down through what they call this Salinas Valley, and you go along 101. Well, you probably don't remember that, Justin. Used to go down through there, and man, the gigantic pastures of vegetables and lettuce and cabbage and
What, in Southern California?
yeah.
Yeah, that's like a lot of people don't realize when you get a head of lettuce, normally it comes from Southern California.
They say over 80% of the nation's lettuce comes from California.
And this is the thing with the water crisis in California, right? Is people think that the cities actually use more water because it's just more people and more condensed, when actually the Southern California farming lands are actually the ones using the most water. And so that's where the big debate is. Like, it's like they need the water because they're growing food, they're mass producing food for the whole country. But at the same time, it's like, what are we going to do? Because obviously there's a huge water shortage there.
Right.
But it's like Southern California is like the perfect spot to grow a lot of different vegetables and fruits like strawberries, cherries. They grow so much different things. Like grapes, surprisingly, grapes grow really well out in the desert in California. My mom has huge grapevines that she grows.
Just a couple days ago, it was 100 degrees. It's nasty. This morning it's 54, windy as hell. Hail yesterday that you had to shovel out.
Yeah, Ron, if I was you, I'd probably take that bed off just so you don't have that problem. You don't want it, like you said, you don't want to smash it into someone's car, because then there goes your car insurance.
Yeah, I know. My car insurance already went down $600 a year because I moved from South Dakota to Wyoming. I don't need it coming back up.
And if you have the luck that I do, that bitch would fly off and hit somebody's Ferrari, right? It'd be like a $3 million car.
Yep, that'd be about my luck. Holy crap. Wow. I'm here at the apartment. You can just see the wash off. Jesus.
I mean,
here, look at this, guys. Here we go.
Let's see it.
This is outside. Let me flip my camera around. Holy crap. This is hail from last night.
Jesus. That's a meteorite. That ain't hell.
Yeah. The wind and everything blew it up. But they had to shovel out this garage. It's on both sides of me. Yeah. Incredible.
Hey guys, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta leave first.
Let me.
And that's the underground parking where you're at, Rob?
That's exactly where I'm going.
How many cars fit down in there? Is it just a little 2-car garage or what?
Oh no, there's 30, 40 some spaces.
Oh, because it kind of looks like a house from the outside there when you were showing it.
Yeah, it's a big apartment building. I'm gonna take a picture from one of my coworkers. Let me see if I can get back. There we go.
Are you planning on putting like a garage or anything on your house?
Oh, I already got one.
Oh, do you? I thought you parked it outside.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Come on, Justin, you'd know better than that with this truck.
Well, I haven't scoped out your house enough yet to know.
Justin, you gotta update your satellite imagery.
Well, that was how now he just gave me the information I needed. Thank you. Now I know I have a garage to contend with when I get there.
Mm-hmm. Just beware of where the cameras are.
It's in your kitchen. I'm good.
Oh no.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
there's
more?
one in the kitchen. Oh yeah.
Oh, you finally
yeah.
you finally got some more, huh?
There's some outside that nobody knows about or will know about. So anybody drops by uninvited, I'm going
Now,
to
are they
know.
wireless?
No.
Oh, damn it.
But
Can't
I'm
use a
gonna know
wireless
right where to go to find you. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna order me a wireless jammer from China.
Oh man. I'm gonna go to Menards today. See if I can find a diamond tipped blade for cutting stone and brick.
If not, check. You guys have Harbor Freight there? If they don't have it, I would check Harbor Freight,
We have
or I mean Lowe's or Home Depot would probably have it too.
We have a Tractor Supply.
They might have it.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
but-
most any of the hardware stores should have that because it's something that a lot of contractors use. I don't think I've ever even seen a Menards. I actually never even heard of it until Ron started talking about it.
I think they're mostly in the Midwest to West.
Well, I think what you and
They're-
JD were saying, they're kind of far and few in between, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're huge. I'll tell you, when you go in, my God, you need a trail map. Oh my God, they're huge.
That's like that one. What is it? That one. What's the bait? Damn, what's the Bass Pro Shop?
Oh, Bass Pro and Cabela's and
What's
Bass
that
Pro
one that's
bought
in,
out
like,
Cabela's.
No, but what's the Bass Pro Shop? That one that's in, like, I think Chicago, the Pyramid one. That one's freaking huge. I think it's either in Chicago or St. Louis or something.
Yeah, God, what's the other one?
They bought that freaking old building that was shaped like a big ass pyramid.
Yeah.
I watched a video about that on YouTube. That one is huge. Oh my god.
Yeah, we got another real big one in Rapid City. It's not Bass Pro. It's Cabela's anymore. Is just, I don't know. It's lost its prestige. It just seems like after who was it? Dick Cabela. After he died about 8-10 years ago, the company has just went to crap.
Yeah,
You go in there, you can't find half the things you want. The taxidermy is pretty cool. You go in there and
Well, I mean, you're also competing, a lot of these companies are competing with Walmart and Amazon on a mass scale, and they just can't do it, Places like Bass Pro Shop, they still have a certain niche in the market that, you know what I'm saying? That's what they cater to is outdoorsmen, and so people will go there.
yeah.
You'll go into a Bass Pro Shop, it'll be busy as hell in there.
Yep. Shields, that's the name of the other sporting goods. First one I ever saw, I think, was around Chicago. They're a big sporting goods, and you don't see them on the East Coast. It's more towards the mid and the west. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 levels high, and it was big.
Let's see. I think it's easier to maintain a good, solid company at a certain size, but once you start growing too much, that's when sometimes it can be a problem too. Because, like, if you look at White Castle, their whole business model is not to expand excessively. They do it very, very slowly for that reason. And they actually, surprisingly, that's one of the companies that has one of the best business models and have done very good with it. They're just a burger place.
Yeah. I remember one of the best. I may have told you guys. If I repeat these bullshit stories, tell me. But the best practical joke I ever played on somebody was in a Cabela's. My coworker and I, big burly dude, beard, always ran around in a plaid shirt, and big hunter. His name's Woody. And Woody and I go into Cabela's in 3-piece suits after we left the funeral. And we just happened to, like, hey, we're only 5 miles from Cabela's. Let's go up. Woody had an order to pick up, and we go in there. We stuck out like sore thumbs. I mean, most people go into a Cabela's or in a T-shirt and a Dale Jr. hat, but so we go in there. Everybody's looking at us like, where the hell are you two from? So he tells me he's going to go pick up his order. He had placed an order that was waiting to be picked up. So I said, I'll meet you up at the cashier. And I buy a couple things. I go up to the cashier, and I'm the only one up there. And this lady gets into a conversation that day with me and asked me how my shopping experience was. And it was right at the start of when Obama started office, and, you know, things were like ammunition was starting to disappear off the shelves. And so I'm up there for about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden I see Woody walking up. And I said, well, I better go. I said, there's my partner in crime. And she turns around and she sees him walking up the aisle. And I said, this just clicked in my head, like instantly. And I'm like, by the way, do you know who that is? She goes, no. I said, well, you should. She goes, why? I said, you don't know Mr. Wood? She goes, no. I said, really? I said, if I were you as an employee, I'd recognize that face and I'd recognize that name. I said, he is the most prestigious stockholder here at Cabela's. She goes, really? I'm like, yeah. And he's looking at us going, what are you guys saying about me up there? We walk out and I tell him the story. He goes, you jackass. 2 weeks later, I show up at the same Cabela's with another friend of mine. And he didn't need anything, but I was looking for something. I found it. We went on a motorcycle ride. We walked up to the counter together, and he kind of like stood back. The same cashier is working. I never said anything to her, and just as she's handing me my change back, she's, oh, by the way, is that another one of your stockholder buddies? In other words, she checked out my story. She caught me red-handed.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny, though.
Paul's on the prowl again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm back on the road. I got
Flying drones and placing.
Picking up and placing signs.
Paul, I used to do what you did, only I did it illegally. We used to steal for sale signs out of people's yards and put them in someone else's.
I've had that happen, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah.
I want to try something here. I have to go live. Well, not live, but I want to show you something. There's a tree here. Here, I want to try and show it to you. I should have had my drone with me, but anyways, hopefully I'm still here. So, okay. Oh. I'll have to change cameras here in a minute.
Yeah.
Just let me get across the road here.
Don't get hit by a car. Look both ways.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if anybody can see this,
Yeah.
but it's a tree.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
with
all full of
shoes.
shoes.
It's all full of shoes.
Ah,
Well, what wasn't there a movie, Paul, where they used
I
to
don't know. I
flick-
can't hear you guys right now, but this here tree is just full of shoes.
They got,
And if
there's
I go
trees like
straight
that all
up,
over the
right
country.
above me, right here, you'll see there's like fucking 1,000 fucking shoes here. So,
I think
but
there was
anyways, hang on.
there was a movie. Wasn't there a movie
Can't
just
hear
where
anybody
they
until I plug this
used
thing
to
back in.
tie
again.
the shoes together and fling them up in
Okay.
the tree?
I don't know, but I know there's trees like that all over the world and the country.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see all those shoes?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel! Eh?
I'd go shoe shopping. There might be a good pair up in there somewhere.
It might be a good pair in there. Probably like 500 freaking pairs there.
Well, you could piss the people that threw them up there if you went with a cherry picker, took them all down and hauled them away.
They've been there for years. That I've known that as far as I've ever lived or come out this area. I've always known about it. I keep thinking, well, I should bring my drone and fly around the tree. You know?
Hey, Stella's in the chat.
What's up, Stella?
Hey, Stella. Good morning.
well, I got that picture of Dennis Lovelady when he and his wife come out to visit in South
Yeah.
Dakota. We were out there in the middle of the woods, and there's that tree out there that has a bunch of girls' bras.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, I said some of them are big bras, like
Yeah.
Sasquatch gone wild or something.
Sasquatch.
I still think
Like
that's
it.
some serial killer's tree that he puts his trophies up in.
Yeah.
That might be. The thing of it is, those bras are up high. It's like somebody took some serious effort to climb that tree and put those bras way up. I got a picture of Dennis standing there pointing at them. Oh man.
It's just kind of random how something like that starts in the middle of damn nowhere.
It's out in the middle of the woods. Let me go off camera here for a second. I'll see if I can send it to one of you guys. You can show it.
Maybe that's where everybody loses their virginity or something back there.
That could be.
The lover's tree.
Well, if I don't know how to put this, if the bras signify somebody losing virginity, why wouldn't there be panties in the tree?
That's true. Okay, yeah.
You know, because I remember, I don't want to admit this, but I remember as a young kid, if you copped a feel, you say, "Oh man, oh whoa, whoa, whoa."
Well, you ever heard of the thrust, right, Paul?
Yep,
If the girl thrusts her hips up, you're all in the clear. You know you're good to go.
yep.
Avert your ears, Stella.
JD, you behave yourself.
I bet you JD would be there like a dirty shirt.
Oh, JD is on a roll.
Oh my God. I'm sitting in my office at the moment, Stella, just sitting here kind of.
Well, at least, Justin, JD must know you're not feeling well because he's not picking on you.
Give it time.
Give it time.
Either that or he's feeling amorous.
Oh,
And I let
Here
him
it
know
is.
that Paul added, that Matt added him to his book the other night.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, I
Justin.
saw that.
Yeah,
hey Justin,
on your show.
Yep.
What's up?
Justin, I'm gonna send this to your messenger,
All
and then
right.
if you'd share that.
Yeah.
Shoot. All right. Share chats. Justin. It's funny as shit. His wife, was standing there just laughing like, Ron, what are you doing?
Well, she's just a little gal, isn't she?
Oh my God, she's adorable. She's like, I don't know, 85 pounds if that.
Yeah.
Very shy and kind of timid, but by the end of the week, she was really cool.
So
She loved it.
by the end of the week, end of the week, you had her up on the bar stools at the bar, just slugging them down, or what?
Yeah, she was a party animal. All right, now I got to get back to Zoom. How the hell do I do that?
There it is. Yep.
Right there.
Yep. Well, it's just a couple up there.
Yeah. Yeah. This is funny the way he was standing there.
Filipinas joined the panel. Hey.
Hey,
Lena.
Philippine.
Boy, it's kind of fun to watch Lila with her flights. She went on a little vacation and she did some flights, and boy, every move was just cinematic. There wasn't any choppiness or anything.
Couldn't say the same about Matt's videos, but I'm just saying.
She's really getting good at it.
But you home now there, Ron?
No, I'm back at the apartment.
Oh, the apartment. Okay.
But that gorgeous, furniture that they haven't replaced yet.
Oh, they haven't done it yet?
No, not yet.
Well, you're parked in the underground parking, right?
I am.
Yeah.
That's why I seen like a fluorescent light or something over your head. I thought maybe you were home in your own garage or something.
I won't be home till Friday night.
He said,
Filipina, the more you fly, the better you're going to get, my dear.
unless you're Matt.
Hey, Stan. Flying with Stan is in the chat too as well. He's been there a while.
I'm Stan. What's up, man?
He's still got the Inspire for sale. He's kind of waiting for Justin.
I wish I don't have an extra $500 right now. I have very little money left at the end of the month from my personal spending.
Well, not only that is, with the inflation and everything going up, everybody's got less money at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said if I was paying rent what I was paying 4 years ago, I'd have tons of money left over every month. But the rent it goes up $100, $200 every year. It's a $900 house is now like $1,500-$1,600.
They raised the place I lived at last year. They raised it $350 a month. It's up to $1,650 now.
So I'm saying it's like it just keeps going up. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping we get some pay raises here pretty soon. Sarah already got her first pay raise, but she technically doesn't get it till her 6 months. But she doesn't know how much it is, but they did her review early. Her employee review. Oh my God. Because you don't remind me.
Oh, I forgot the wrong camera here. That's better. Oh, okay. Had the wrong camera. I had it showing my dash.
I'm gonna switch over to my iPad, guys. It's right back.
Okay. Yeah, I was good. I was getting a little woozy with the moving around. They're out there mowing the schoolyard. I don't know if you can hear the mower going by.
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear it.
And on big, they got a 60 inch riders. 0 turns, but you know, they don't cut it low enough, Paul, in my opinion.
Yeah, well,
They get done cutting and a day later, it's like, you can't even tell they really cut it, you know?
Yeah, well, if the people that are paying them don't complain, then that's more business for them, right? And they have to come
Yeah, and
back
it's
more
the school
often.
district, it's a contract, so, and I've often said, I don't think that whoever's in charge of the school properties and all, you know, all that kind of stuff, that they really give a damn or ever go check out their property.
That's like the landscapers around here. A lot of them, man, they don't even do true landscaping. Like all they do is they come and cut your lawn and then they trim it, but they don't rake up any of the leaves. They don't do it. They just blow. Like I'll watch them be doing the like commercial properties, and they'll just blow all the leaves right back into the corners and stuff. They don't pick nothing up. It's like,
it might depend on the people don't want to pay extra to have it all backed up or whatever.
it annoys me when people don't take pride in their businesses. And like I've been to, you'd be surprised how many businesses I've been to where just around their building looks trashy as hell. They don't pick trash up. They don't do anything. And it's a small mom and pop, you know, establishment. It's like, you know, you're trying to make a good, you know, you want to look good to the public. You have to. You're not a big corporation. You know what I'm saying? You only have so many customers. And you think you would want your building to look nice, you know, and presentable for people to want to come into your business. But when it looks like that, do I want to go in there? Hell no. Do I want to go into a restaurant when I walk behind the restaurant to check the gas meter and they got crap piled up everywhere and it just looks junky? Like that's probably what their kitchen looks like. I don't want to go in there and eat.
All right.
Oh, don't you better knock it off, Stella. Or knock it off in the chat. You gotta relax yourself. No, and then this year our rent went up another $150. So yeah, and we re-signed the lease like a couple weeks ago. Less money in my pocket. I mean, even though I own the rental company, I still have to maintain a certain, you know, I gotta set an example for the rest of the tenants, right? Why are you licking that fork again?
Cleaning it. Got to clean my silverware.
Yeah. I just put it down, let the dog do it.
Crack me up.
My dog's outside. You know, that's the greatest thing I ever bought, Ron. I've got a magnetic screen that you Velcros around the outside of the door. You can leave the door cracked, and it's got a magnet down the center where it folds up, or the dog just pushes on it, opens up, they go through, and then it comes back and closes again.
Yeah, I've seen those in the as seen on TV section at Walmart.
They go in and out, and I've had one up there for at least 5 or 6, 7 years, and you know, when it wears out, I just get another one. Cause you put the Velcro up on the door frame, and you just go around like that. You want to take it off, you just take it off, fold it up.
One of the very few as seen on TV products that actually work. I've seen other people with them too. They actually do work really well.
Yep, they do work well.
I got one, but I don't want to use it because the cat might figure it out.
Well, yeah, you got a cat there that might.
If I had
You had something.
didn't have a cat, I'd have that thing up in a flash.
How old is your kitty cat? Think we lost him again.
Check this out, guys. This is outside the door.
Oh my God, you're just dripping everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Yes, it is. Oh shit, I'm making a mess.
Put it in the sink and melt it.
So that was just outside the sliding door?
Yeah. What's left?
Wow.
Let me see. Well, instead of flying with Stan, we're gonna have cooking with Ron today.
All right. Stella's working you over pretty good, Justin.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told her she needs to relax in the chat.
Stella, work it.
Working.
What's she busting your chops about, Justin?
About joining her channel for $5 a month. She said, he definitely can't afford 500 then.
Hey, Paul, if you lose me, my battery's down to 10% on my phone, so.
You don't have it plugged in the truck?
Well, I've got the sound plugged into the truck, so you're coming across my speakers. It makes it easier to listen to you guys.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it don't power, it just goes through the line in on my radio, right?
He has to get one of the connectors that has the charger port on it too. They
Yeah.
have both of them. That way you can charge your phone while you're using it.
Yeah.
Because I had a headphone jack plug for my iPhone and it didn't have the charger port. So whenever my
I don't
phone
know,
would start
did
going
Apple
dead, I
do that?
unplugged my headphones. It was annoying.
What's that, Paul?
I'm not sure if Apple has that. Do they come out one into two or what?
Yeah, hold on. I'll show you. I got one.
He's got one. He'll show it to you.
Okay, well, I can't see that. For some reason, my screen is black right now.
Oh, your screen is by. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, Apple does have that capability.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. I might get video from you guys.
There it is, Paul. Can you see it?
No, I can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
a
headphone
dongle.
jack.
It's got a power in, and it's also got for the headphone.
Oh, cool.
I don't ever use it because I got Bluetooth headphones, but I do have it just in case I ever need it.
Well, see, I have a Apple adapter that goes into a, like a 1/8 plug thing. Then I can plug it into my vehicle.
Yeah, as much time as you spend in the truck, you should have some way to keep that baby on charger in the truck.
Yeah.
And they're not
I-
expensive.
My phone's only about a year old, and the battery don't last very long anymore. I've
You,
had to charge a couple times a day lately.
they're not expensive neither. You can get them for like 10, 15 bucks on Amazon.
10 or
What do you get?
15 on Amazon, he says, Paul.
Amazon, I'll have to look it up when I go home.
Yeah.
It'll make
Paul,
a-
did you get that motor home yesterday?
Lynn bought the motor home yesterday. She didn't bring it home. She's gonna go get it this weekend.
Yeah, just put in power and headphone jack dongle.
Okay. Yeah, you see, I should be home about
Oh
20
my,
minutes, I think. And I gotta go put a sign up with you. That
Stella,
will take.
Stella.
So I've been gone just a little over an hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, well, 45 minutes each way to Glencoe.
Stella says, are they $5?
$5.
I
$5
got a
bucks,
two-
$5. Yeah.
I think I got a 2-pack for 15. So I have 2 of them.
Holy crap, now we got my video back again. I can see Paul now and
Yeah.
Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Filipina says, whoop, Ron is cooking.
There you go, Hodges.
Okay, now you got to turn the camera on.
You see it?
Oh, okay, yep, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Yeah, I'll look at that when I go home then, yeah. Usually if there's something available, to use, somebody will make it,
Well, that was the biggest thing too, when they got rid of the headphone jack. Apple came out with a dongle, but it was just for the headphone. And it was like, well, how the hell are you supposed to charge your phone? And then finally they came out with these, and then some other third-party people came out with them.
See, my truck's a little older, so don't have Bluetooth in the truck, right? Otherwise, I just hook the speaker.
You have to use an auxiliary cord.
Yeah, I just in an auxiliary port with the line in on the radio, right? And it can adjust the volume how much I want, right? So
My work truck has that and Bluetooth, like, so you can do either one.
yeah.
See, this morning, Justin came online to Paul's Zoom. Not a problem in the truck.
Not a problem in the truck.
It's the truck.
No, it's
You need
not.
to get rid. You need to get rid of that truck.
No, I don't.
Serious problem in that radio system.
Leave my truck alone.
Yeah, Justin wants you to go out and spend the big bucks and get an electric truck.
Yeah, exactly.
And every 100 miles or so, you can plug it in and charge it up again.
Yeah,
Hey,
can see
I was
that.
reading an article. This morning, electric school buses. Okay, a gas or diesel one costs anywhere from $110,000 to $130,000, and a school bus electric is $400,000, and it's good for 120 miles.
Huh. That makes a lot of sense.
I can see me out there in the woods with my hunters and electric truck. Oh, sorry, we're out of power. Let's go plug into that tree. God.
Yeah.
Well, at least a Bluetooth would work, right?
Like if you had an electric school bus, you'd have to plug it in between all your runs if you got a longer run. Because it wouldn't be.
Oh, Stella wants to know if you got that thumbnail, Ron.
I did. Oh, wait till you guys see it. Woo-hoo.
That really took the focus off me for Matt. I got to thank Tim for that. Did you hear the message that Matt sent me, Ron?
No.
Oh, I'll read it to you. Where's that? Matt sends me a message and says, I guess afterwards he watched Paul's live and heard Tim say that, and he said, full C-section. Oh boy, I'm going to have fun with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I sent him Paul's live and said, go to, that was the 28-minute mark or whatever it was.
Oh, so you turned him on to that, huh?
I have no
You
knowledge of that.
unleashed a can of worms.
He neither confirms nor denies that.
Oh, he unleashed that freaking can of worms.
That ain't the end of it.
JD says, Justin, I'm a big fan. Really love your videos.
Oh, thank you, JD.
Ron probably didn't see that.
He likes the thumbnail. Oh, yeah.
That's what started the whole thing off, was Justin telling Matt how much he loved it. First time he met Matt, he was just gushing with love for Matt.
You sound like such a kiss ass. Sorry, but you did.
Oh my God.
Paul Hodges is back.
Maybe.
What happened, Paul? All of a sudden you disappeared.
Yeah, phone died. I got it plugged in now, so I got to use the sound from my phone.
Robot boy.
The robot man.
Yeah, he's done.
Yep. So anyway, Lynn's gonna be picking her motorhome up hopefully
Shit
this
going through my
weekend.
vehicle.
He's been
I
having a whole
partially deep,
conversation
right?
while
So-
he's frozen.
You know what's really entertaining? What's really entertaining is Paul when he drops out, and then he freezes for a minute, and then the screen catches up, and he's.
Yeah.
There he
Grab,
goes.
I gotta grab, we gotta do everything.
By the time when that frame rate dropped out earlier, he was in his truck. All of a sudden, he was gone.
Yeah. 1 minute he was sitting in the truck, and the next minute the driver's seat was empty. So where do you got to go? Did you go to the reservation yet or no?
Oh, I've already been there, Glencoe, everything. So
Okay.
I'll be home in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
I got another sign to put up in Union, so, but I don't have one with me, so I gotta go home and get another
Home and
sign.
get one. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna probably only be on for about another 10 or 15 minutes anyway. Justin needs to get some rest since he's
Yeah, it's only what?
on a sick day.
So,
Yep. And Ron's about ready to chow down on breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
After he destroyed the kitchen with snow.
Yeah.
well, see, the problem with me, Paul, during the week, I starve to death in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Because my sister's not around.
Yeah.
Well, you need to put in a request that she could make sure you have breakfast every morning.
I know what I'm gonna do this weekend, Paul, if I go to the trailer, because she's gone all weekend.
Oh, that's not good.
She'll make sure I got food. I know her.
She'll cook it up. Have
But maybe
it
I can
there
grab
ready
it.
for you.
That reminds me, I gotta stop at the rental place and book in a one-man post hole digger for a couple weeks away. Not this weekend, but next weekend. What I'll do is I'll pick it up Saturday morning and I'll bring it back Monday morning.
Sure. Oh, it's already up to 82 degrees here, Paul.
What's that?
It's already up to 82 degrees here.
Yeah.
The heat wave is coming through.
I can hardly hear you, Paul. That's why I like using my speaker, right?
Yeah,
It's up as high as I can go, so.
right.
Good thing he didn't hear what we said about him.
Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Justin said it's a good thing you couldn't hear what he said about you.
83 degrees here.
Yeah, it's 81 and it just a little while ago was 77.
Stella,
When we first started this live stream, it was 68.
I sent you some more ammunition.
So what's the temperature now, Paul?
81.
Yeah, because it was 63 this morning when I went out the door to go to the school bus, so.
Yeah, today is the longest day. Filipina is reminding us today is the summer solstice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And she says the heat wave is here and the longest day. And Ron Stella sent you a little nugget.
I just sent her some ammunition.
Okay.
I think she liked it.
So when do you go back to work, Ron?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Have they been keeping you busy on the night shift? You've been.
Yeah. Yeah, nights have been crazy.
Have you gotten any more pictures of eagles or anything lately?
No. Speaking of Eagles, it's kind of funny. Every year we have the employee awards meeting or whatever. They give out different gifts. Like I got my 500 flight award for the company. And then they send out gag gifts every once in a while. So they gave the one pilot a little toy, like a pop gun. So this is for shooting birds. Next time you want to hit an eagle with the plane. So I told you we had an eagle a month or so ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, who let
See what
farmers
JD
all
put,
over the
Ron?
road here?
What JD put in it? He actually prefers ambulance driver. My
No,
fault.
no. That wasn't what I was talking about. He put Ron the EMT is sure stirring up a lot of shit.
Yeah, but then he actually prefers to be called ambulance driver.
What a dick.
JD.
Oh, do you know Matt put JD in his book, right?
Yeah.
JD got his name put in Matt's book that I sent him. So now he's right up under me. He's number 2 in the book. Feel honored, JD.
Go Fish says hanging with JD. No.
Trucks are starting to come off the full mark now.
Swear to God, JD's a mini Matt, Ron.
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
JD says, sorry, Ronald. Do you think he really means it, Ron?
I don't know.
You had to think about it, so that's enough. Well, the girls are vigorously defending you, Ron. So
Yep, they're taking care of Ron. Yep.
that Filipinas is paramedic, Ron.
That's right. Respect, JD.
Usually the girls band together in the chat though when they have a common
Yes, they
goal.
do, man. You better not get on the bad side of any one of them, boy, because they're like a band.
All right, well, I'm gonna jump off and go get something.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna close her down here. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for popping in. Filipina, Stella, everybody. JD, get it together, buddy. Sarah, thanks. Even Sarah says, leave Ron alone.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah. Justin and Ron, thanks for being here, my friends. And Paul, you stay out of the heat, buddy. We'll see everybody.